What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Sure.
Yep. Yeah, sure.
Well, why does that look like it's
What?
red lights on and it's counting?
Because we're recording.
Oh, we are?
I believe so. You're the one that hit the button.
I'm Jeremiah.
I'm Shannon.
This is JSG Unfiltered.
Hi.
If you like us,
Like, subscribe. Doesn't cost anything. It's going to be the running joke for you, my friend. So we're going to do some Reddit. We're going to do a couple Am I the Asshole? And again, this is not made for children at all. And we don't know about the story until we read it with you. So you actually get our real reactions and blood pressure up and that kind of stuff. And I'm blind, so I'm going to read this now.
you just based off the headline.
That's it.
If it sounds good.
Yeah. Am I the asshole? I don't want bridesmaids to wear dress to other events. Did I pay for that dress? Sorry. I'm getting married this summer, and I've been trying to be a chill bride. My family and myself are doing most of the planning. My cousin is letting us stay at her house in Tennessee, just outside of Nashville. So we're saving money before the bachelorette party, and another cousin has a van that we're all driving down together, so we just have to split the cost of gas. Nothing wrong with that. None of us are exactly swimming in cash. I wanted to keep costs down as much as possible. That's fair. I also told my bridesmaid, if there's anything about my wedding stressing you out, let me know. I'm the only one that should be stressing, and before this little scenario, I was feeling pretty good. Ooh. Anyway, I found these perfect cocktail dresses at Anthropologie. Inclusive sizing, great color, and the holy grail, they were on sale. I made a deal with the bridesmaids. I buy the dresses if they covered any necessary alterations. That's fair.
That's not a bad deal.
Everyone was happy. I gave everyone their dresses. Everyone looked fabulous, and we're all happy. Who said planning a wedding was hard? Enter Roxy. Back in December, I saw a photo of Roxy at her work Christmas party wearing the bridesmaid dress. I'll admit, it bugged me. I wanted the big reveal at the wedding to feel special, not like a rerun of an HR office mixer. But I bit my tongue because none of our mutual friends were there, so I'm not going to stress myself out about something I felt like was kind of petty. The problem is we have a mutual friend getting married in June, 1 month before my wedding. A lot of my wedding guests will be at this wedding. And when I asked Roxy what she's wearing, she casually said, "Oh, I'm just wearing the bridesmaid dress from your wedding. I look hot in it. It's my favorite." I paused. I looked at her. I told her, "I don't want you to wear the bridesmaid uniform as a guest to a wedding filled with our mutual friends right before my big day." Fair enough. Well, now Roxy thinks I'm a bridezilla. She pointed out that I did say I wanted them to have the dress that they could wear again. I meant after the wedding, obviously. She then dropped the bombshell that she already worn it to several events. I might have snapped. I told her that since I bought the dress, I didn't want her to wear it again until after my wedding. She hit back in that since she paid for the alterations, she invested just as much money into the dress as I did, which thanks to the sale might have actually been true. My other bridesmaids are on my side, but Roxy thinks I'm overreacting because it's just a dress. Am I the asshole for wanting the first time our friend group sees her in the dress to be when she's standing at the altar with me?
No.
Mini update. I guess we're meeting for dinner tomorrow to talk. She actually reached out to me, so fingers crossed. It says update before I get to the update. Girl.
I don't think she's an asshole.
I don't think you're an asshole.
I mean, wearing it to a work function and where your friends group doesn't see it is one thing, but wearing it to another wedding a month before your wedding?
Yeah, with the same friend group, basically, that's kind of a fucked up. Yeah, I'm sorry that you're not the asshole for that. You're really not. So here we go. Update. She's not wearing the dress to the June wedding, and she even apologized. Yay!
What? People being mature, respectful?
Oh my gosh, is that possible? That's the update. I'm going to go on elaborate, but if you don't like ramblers, I will stop reading here. I like to ramble. Plus, I had a few delicious cocktails at dinner tonight. It was happy hour, and Tipsy Me loves to go off topic. And since there's no one here telling me to stop and focus, who knows what's going to come out? Let's go.
That's already up your alley.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a long read. I'm using text to talk on my iPad because I hate typing on my iPad. I have a laptop, but it's old, and every time I turn it on, it updates. Feels like a year by the time it lets me do what I need to do. I've lost interest or gone and did it on my phone or tablet, so it's not worth it. Also, I'm not going to apologize for grammar or spelling mistakes. Anyone who comes to Reddit posts and schools people on grammar radical errors, I agree, must get a kick out of it. So have fun. I'm sure this will be full on to them. You can tell you're a little tipsy, girl, but yeah. I get and they're confused sometimes. Makes my sister insane, and she loves to correct me when I do that. My sister too. Sometimes when she's feeling down, I do it on purpose, just give her a pick me up, so I get it. Back to the story. When I got there, she was already there, which is very unusual because I'm usually the early one. I hate being late. I also hate other people are late, so I tend to get things early because of how can I judge other people for being late if I'm late? Fair. That's no fun. But I was watching Ladies of London and the etiquette ladies, so that being early is also rude. Who knew? Right. She actually
being too early is rude.
no.
There's that perfect mixture.
In Japan, they're supposed to be 5 minutes early because being on time is being late.
Right. But I'm just saying, if you're like 20 minutes early, that's too early.
Yeah, anyway, she actually said that if you're going to a dinner party, you should actually be about 15 minutes late so that hosts have time for unexpected things that come up. If you get there too early, they feel like they have to entertain you instead of wrapping up whatever they need to finish. I thought that was interesting and wanted to share. But let me get back to the update. Yeah, it's actually. I walk in, she stands up, she gives me a hug and apologizes. So, of course, I immediately start to tear up, which makes her tear up. We're just standing there hugging and crying in the middle of the restaurant. We finally sit down. She tells me what's going on. Apparently, she's been a little depressed for the past few months. She feels like she's the only single person in our friend group, and I haven't thought about it, but she kind of is. She said even our friendship, who is asexual, has a partner. Again, true. But it's not like Roxy doesn't date. I'm going to say she's picky. She just feels like she can't tell that her and the guy aren't compatible. There's no reason to waste time. Amen. I'll tell you why it hasn't worked out with the last 3 guys she's gone out with. Guy number 1, great guy, owned his own business. I thought he was very handsome, but he's not a pet guy. If you do have a dog, he thinks it shouldn't live in the house. It should be an outside with a nice doghouse. And the dog definitely shouldn't get on the furniture. Her dog is her baby, so he had to go. I agree. My fiance knows it's never make me choose between him and my dog. It would not be pretty. Preach. Guy number 2 hated his ex-wife too much. She said this sounds so familiar. She said he would always bring her up, and never in a good way. He seemed to always bring her up in conversation like they went to the movies, and said his ex always said she loved movies. That's why her and her girlfriends went so much. And it turns out she wasn't really going to the movies. She was going out to cheat. Or they were going for a hike. And she said her hair and her ponytail, he told her how cute she looked. And then said his ex wore ponytails all the time. Unless she was meeting up with a guy she was cheating on him with. She always wore her hair down for him. She swears any topic of conversation would always bring it back to the ex, cheating on him. She felt like he wasn't over the ex-wife, so she cut it off. Very smart girl. And guy number 3.
How long did she ramble for?
For a minute, it looks like. Just enjoyed fart humor too much for her liking. I don't think I have to elaborate. My boo loves a good fart joke too, but I find it endearing. She thinks it's immature. Fair enough.
Depends on how often you go off about it.
So anyway, I love this chick. She's ADD like me. I'm going to say that a lot. That's how I get back on subject. She had been in a funk. I'm sure me talking about me upcoming wedding constantly did help. She didn't say that, but I did talk about it a lot. I mean, look at me. I'm on Reddit talking about it now. So getting back to Roxy. She was in a funk. She picked up the dress from the seamstress and tried it on to see how it fit. She said she felt so pretty. She hadn't felt pretty in a long time.
Pretty princess.
Isn't it funny how some outfits just make you feel good? Yeah. I feel like in my wedding dress, which I got in a consignment shop, can you believe it? I took it to the seamstress and she worked magic on the dress. It was pretty before and now it's beyond. Now you see what I did there, talking about my wedding again. I'm trying to do better. So anyway, her holiday office party came along. She did not want to go and procrastinated until the last minute. Oh, are we having technical difficulties?
Yeah,
oh, I'm sorry. We're working on it. At least it's getting a little better. Came along, she didn't want to go, procrastinating to the last minute to find something to wear. She went shopping, couldn't find anything she liked. She went to the Anthropology, couldn't find anything in the store she liked because she waited so long, didn't have time to wait on an online order. She knew it was wrong, she wore the dress and everyone loved it.
Why are you speaking so fast?
Let's get through it, man. There's strong. She got so many compliments. Her work crush flirted, danced with her. Even the women were like, she hit it off with one of her work colleagues. Ah, yeah. And they hung out a lot since the party. Ah, yeah. They didn't talk much before that night because they're in completely different departments. But now they're going to dinner several times and movies, and they even hung out at Aya's apartment. Watch Bridgerton and their dogs, who are also good friends now. Just like upper management. Management noticed her too because since the office party, they put her on bigger projects. It's the outfit you dress for the job. Holy fuck, here we go. So anyway, life's been pretty good since she wore the dress. This past weekend when we were hanging out, I'm, of course, droning on and on about my wedding and then bringing it up, what to wear to another friend's wedding. That funk came back. She snapped a little bit. She said it really started off with a joke, and she said she was going to wear it to the bridesmaid's dress, but my reaction pissed her off looking back at my original post. I didn't elaborate on my reaction. I was hopping mad, y'all. I don't blame you. And I didn't ask her not to wear it. I told her she wasn't wearing it because I paid for it. She said I made her feel like a child because I was her mother and I was her mother. I know. And she had to do what I told her to do because I said so. Therefore, she acted like a child and threw a tantrum. She also hasn't worn it anywhere else. Again, she just said that it pissed me off. After that party, she did take it to the dry cleaners. It's been hanging in her closet since. Even though I come off looking like an ass, I'm so happy. I even told her about the Reddit post. She thought it was hilarious. That's a good friend. She said she knew I must have been mad because I gave her a misfit name and not a hologram name. It was from a cartoon we both loved as kids. She feels like Reddit was right since most people called her the asshole. I apologized to her and told her that even some people were right. I don't know. We were both assholes and deserved each other, but I still feel like a happy ending. You named her Roxy after Jim, didn't you? Just saying. I love it. Wow, that was a lot.
You don't get that. You're really young.
Whoo, baby, that was a lot. I mean, I feel you.
But good job for working it out.
I mean, absolutely. And I mean, yeah, you both were kind of assholes, let's be honest, because when you're doing a wedding, it's very stressful. It really is. And even our wedding wasn't a big deal. And it was, my poor brother-in-law and sister-in-law, their wedding was outrageous, but it was the best party I've ever been to. But yeah, it's a lot of stress. And it's so great that you both were such great friends. You could still go, you know what? This is fucking stupid. And you can laugh about it. Years from now, this is going to be one of those stories. Hey, bitch, do you remember that time? So no, you both were assholes. We're glad you worked it out. That's a very good positive one. I'm actually quite impressed. Okay. Oh, I know which one.
Did you hear I'm on a seafood diet?
Oh, Lord help me.
I see food, I eat it.
Mm-hmm. I guess you're doing the Homer Simpson diet.
I've got a great joke about construction.
Of course you do.
But I'm still working on it.
Didn't you use that one already?
I don't know.
I thought you did. Here you go. It's your turn, sir. That was a long one. Yeah. I'm glad I had a good evening.
Am I the asshole for buying a fingerprint locked handle? In other words, a biometric handle.
I mean, we don't know. Let's see.
So I stay in my house 5 days a week, then at my boyfriend's other 2.
Okay.
When I come home from his house, something is always missing. Last time it was my hoodie. I hadn't even took the tag off yet. Week before that, my favorite blush. It's always something. Perfume, clothes, makeup.
You live with girls, don't you?
Fucking pillows. I told my mom and sister, if you want to borrow something, text me and ask. I'll probably say yes, but I'd like to know where my things are.
Right.
They said they would, of course, but they didn't. Last week, I got new bedding, put it on before going to my boyfriend, so it would be nice for me coming back. My sister slept in my bed and spilled juice all over my bedding. I was raging. Obviously, because just ask. I got sick of telling them just ask and coming on my things gone and ruined, so I bought a handle that locks when I'm not there.
Okay. My
mom says it's a bit far and can be a safety issue if I'm in my room and something happens. I told her when I am home, it'll be unlocked, but when I'm away, I'll lock it. She still says I'm being petty and taking it a bit far. No, you're not.
No, you're not. Honestly and truly, and that's really the hardest thing about still living with your family and the fact that your mom and your sister and you still want your own space. You want your own things to be your things, especially when you work so freaking hard for everything. And no, I don't think you're the asshole, honey. I really don't. I think you're more than fair in saying, this is my stuff, leave my shit alone. And now I'm going to say, leave my shit alone in more than one way.
Everybody, yeah. Go lay in your mom's bed and spill juice in it. Fucking ridiculous.
Right? I mean, seriously, that's just messed up. That's beyond messed up.
And not even changing, washing the sheets, that's freaking nerve.
That's
gross.
That is shitty too.
Oh, wait, apparently they did take the sheets off, but they left them for the old people to wash.
Oh, okay. And then nice of them. So nice of you to take my brand new sheets off my bed that you spilled shit all over for me. Yeah, that's just wrong. My brother was a gay man, of course, growing up, and I think the real reason why
everybody says not the asshole.
You're not the asshole.
No.
But the real reason why I finally moved out of my house was because I got tired of my makeup and shit coming up and disappearing, and that shit's done cheap. It was expensive even back then. But yeah, you're definitely not the asshole.
Hey.
Yes.
I'm tired of buying Velcro.
Of course you are.
You know why?
Why?
It's a total ripoff.
That was pretty good, actually. I'll give you that one.
Why are piggy banks so wise?
I don't know why.
Because they're filled with common sense.
You make it hurt so good. Okay.
Are you going on one more? Or are we done?
Actually, if we can do the confession really fast. Okay, we'll do the confession real fast. What was the one that I was going to do? I don't know. I did that. Oh, you did that one. Okay, I can do this one. I get insecure when my friends succeed, and sometimes I pretend to be happier than I am. I've been there. I've done that. I hate admitting this, but when something good happens to my friends, part of me feels happy for them, and another part just feels bad about myself. I think that's just being human. Recently, one of my friends achieved something really important. Everyone was congratulating her. I did too. I texted her, told her I was so proud of her. I even exaggerated my reaction so it would sound more genuine. Did that too. But while I was doing that, I couldn't stop comparing myself and thinking about everything I'm not achieving. Afterwards, I felt even worse because I know I should be able to feel happy for her without the other feelings creeping in. It makes me feel fake, like there's something wrong with me. I don't know if there's something other people deal with too, or is it just me? But I honestly hate feeling like this way.
Everybody, I think.
Everybody goes through this. Everyone has that thing that,
Like, I'm proud of what my brother's accomplished, but sometimes I feel jealous.
Absolutely. And,
Same thing with my cousin.
Yeah, I know. And it's just the fact that, comparison is a joy killer. It really is. And unfortunately, that's just being human. I think everybody in their life at one point in time has been so oh my God, it's so exciting for you. Congratulations. And be like, fake it till you make it. And that's, but hey, that's what we do. We make the ones we love happy by faking it till we make it. Because we might not feel that way right at that point in time. But however, further on down the line, we'll get over that and we're like, we really are happy and genuinely happy for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Till next time.
Till next time.
Deuces.